Hey, it's Sam from DianeTalk, Real Talk, so let's talk. It occurs to me getting back to basics means getting back to the start of everything, the reality of things. I look at so many things these days and I wonder why all of us, myself included, tend to make things more complicated than they need to be. There are choices and options and preferences that we all have. But the acceptance of them and the understanding that it doesn't have to be this way all the time is very important. When it comes to sex, it's very clear to me that there are people who eat oatmeal every day, meaning they do the same thing all the time. That's because they're comfortable with that, and that's their choice. When I go into a restaurant, on the menu, there's a lot of things I can choose, but there's also a lot of ways I can have what I choose. For example, I like my steak medium well, more well than medium, and I'm trying to change that up, but that's my preference. Other people like them rare or medium or whatever. So how do I like my eggs? I want my eggs over hard. I want my eggs over medium. I want my bacon crispy. There are things that you have options with. And the same thing applies to life, it applies to sex. On the menu of life, and the sexual menu of life, the ability to choose. So today I might want 69, straight up, no additives, no condiments needed. Then tomorrow I might want doggy style with a little bit of oof, like the real give it to me hard kind of doggy style. And then on Saturday I might want like really nice missionary cuddly sex, warm cuddly, no exertion required sex, right? Just basic, great, intimate sex, lots of contact. The sexual menu of life is varied. Our preferences are varied. We have the options, the abilities to get what we want, how we want. All we need to do is reach out and try it. Now, if on the menu of sex there is some part of it, be it our partner's choices or preferences that don't align, we can always work around that. There are things that we can all do. Excuse me. It really comes to bear when I was thinking about, I talked to someone who's like, I never get what I want. Well, then ask for it, order it. Go on the menu of life, go on the sexual menu of life, and say, I like number 11, which is a blowjob with some real action behind it. And then, the person giving you the options, or your service provider, your waitress, waiter, whatever, can say, hey, you know what, like, no. Or, yeah, I'll do that, but. So get to what you want without believing that you can't have it. That's the biggest part of life and getting back to basics. Know that you can have anything you want. It's just where you get it. Diane from DianeTalk, Real Talk, Wheel Talk. I'll see you tomorrow.